Right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So Monday, 12th of May. So we are just continue to bring information about the TMX, right? And of course, guys, Jake today we're gonna provide a lot of the news about that, what's going on right now with our decentralized exchange. And I think that's the pretty awesome because the you can see right the TGA event is continuously going. Yeah, so like just recently we have some great investor, it's basically somebody of Brian. He put like 50 grand, yeah, in the TGA went, and I think that's the really huge because I just check it. So like, who is this guy, but I can see the people understand like how powerful this project is, how much money they can make, how much profit they can catch with that, and it's 100% amazing, yeah. So Jake also have information about some credit cards, debit cards, so a lot of the stuff. Jake, if you're ready, you can take it away. I will admit some people.
Okay. So yeah, so hello guys. Yeah, it's Jake again. It's a Monday. Yeah, so this week was crazy. Yeah, we just test some trades on the VX exchange. So me and Brian, we take the money from VX. Yeah, we take the money. We didn't give them the money. Yeah, so we are some bad customers. Yeah, who come to test and take the money. Yeah, so as I said, but yeah, we know what we are doing, and this is our main job. And as I said, I'm the trader, yeah, for the years. So this is what I do. I take the money from exchanges, yeah. But yeah, as I said, 95% of the traders lose the money. And as I said, me and Brian been in this 5% of guys, yeah, for this weekend. But next weekend, maybe we will not be, yeah, maybe we'll be in this losing square. But yeah, you never know. This is the trading. Yeah, this is how this stuff works. But yeah, as I want to say, guys, we are working all around the clock on this. Yeah, so there is a lot of the stuff in behind what is happening. Yeah, so I'm basically not even sleeping. Yeah, sleeping 4 hours a day, five. I manage. Yeah, so it's really crazy. All day, some Zoom, some connections, some writing, some stuff to test, some stuff to check. Yeah, so it's really crazy. Lot of the stuff to do, lot of the catch up because, as I said, this is not some stupid meme coin when you will some put some photos, put some public and pay some influencers to promote it. This is real project. Yeah, this is big scale project, big scale to work, and this is the exchange, guys. Yeah, this is the top product in the crypto. What work, what can do, and what can bring you the money. Yeah, so this is the most important stuff. But yeah, as I said, we are in fully engaged on this, and also yeah, I see just today, yeah, we just bring this guy with 20 Ethereum, almost $50,000. Yeah, in. So as I said, guys, it's not still late. As you can see, Ethereum is now to 2,500. So that means that you are now in this recovery mode phase. And as I say, every dip, if we maybe see Ethereum come back to 2,200, 2,100, every dip is for the buying. Yeah. So basically, all this stuff, when we break about $2,000, after it, if we see some smaller dips, this is for the buying, yeah, and this is for you to bring your value even bigger with your position. So basically, all the guys who've been from us from the beginning of TGA, who buy Ethereum at 1,500, 300, $400, they're already in big profit. But as I said, all other guys, there's still plenty of the room for the profit. Yeah. So basically, you will not maybe go to 10x, you will go to 5, 6, 7x. Yeah. So that means 500, 600% of possible profit what you can bring just joining on TGA event. So as I said, guys, there is a lot of the volume, a lot of the stuff in behind, and Ethereum still could go until we go live to the $4,000. So as I said, there is a lot of the space to go. I think when Bitcoin breaks about all-time high, around $120,000, when we break them, at that moment Ethereum will follow up with even bigger value. So I think Ethereum at that moment can go to $5,000. So basically, if we release close to that date, that's above $4 per token. Yeah. So basically, this is almost double if you buy today, guys. So this is already you are already at 100% in profit plus all this profit what we will take from the exchanges. So basically, if you list on first day at $4, with all this pump, with all this new liquidity, what will come into the token, we can go to $8 to $10 to $20. This is additional 300, 400%. So basically, that means that you're already the 6 to 8x in profit. Yeah. Just if you buy today. So this is a lot of the stuff in behind. So as I said to you guys, you are not late, you are still in good position. Ethereum under 3,000, 3,500 is still cheap. Yeah. So you maybe you don't see this like this now, but it's still cheap because Ethereum didn't break his all-time high, about $4,000. and Bitcoin already done this. So basically, a lot of the money will inflow into the Ethereum. So this is why I want to show and share with you guys. So you are not late. I got some messages from some guys. Yeah, oh Jake, we are late. We shouldn't buy at 1,500. When you say, yeah, as I said, it's always good. Yeah, it's good profit, but profit is still there. So basically, if you can see here, guys, this was the Ethereum. Ethereum was dropping for 5 months. So since $4,000, and then for the drops for the months, each time we see this pattern, we see another drop. And when we finally form this bottom, and when we break our green line, what we have from that moment, that you can see, we just see some push up. And what's happened in most of the cases, when we touch this big resistance line, if you can see here, what we touch now. So big resistance line of $2,500. So this is what I wrote a few weeks ago. So Ethereum will go to the $2,500. So you just say, Jake, you are crazy. It will maybe take for the months. I said, when we break this green line, 2,500 just in single day. Yeah. So basically, this is what happened. And from this moment, we often see a pullbacks. Yeah. So what are the pullbacks? So basically, when we see this big push back into the break of the price, we see some pullbacks. So what pullbacks mean? So that means that the price need to fill this gap. So basically now, I'll just show you. Give me 1 second. Maybe this is cleaner. Yeah. So basically, this was my target. Yeah, for the last time when I show you guys, this was entries point. Basically, all guys who go from 1,500, they go almost 75% in profit, now 62% in profit. But what I say, in most of the case, when we see some big push up like this, we see some retrace. Basically, this is average downside. If you can see, this is my, let's say, advanced tools for the trading, and this is the possible way how to retrace this price, because in most of the case, this is big imbalance on the market. Yeah, so this is where the most liquidity now hides, and to fill this gap, we need to fill at least 50% of this year. So there is big possibility that Ethereum could come back to the 2,100, $2,200. Yeah, basically. And from this point, when we touch this average downside, this could be also a new entry for you to buy more Ethereum. Because in most of the case, if you can see here, this looks like rejection from here. And if we continue with this, we could easily go to $2,100 or even $2,000. So this is your new entry for the buy. And if you buy from this point, this is our let's say procedure. So basically, we go into the 2,500, we retrace the 2,100, 200, and then we are going into the $3,000. Basically, if you buy additional Ethereums here at, let's say, 2,200, and we come back to the $3,000, this is additional 37%. Yeah. So additional 37% just from this single buy when we make the breakout. So as I said, in most of the case in crypto and into the trading, you never see just straight to the $4,000. Yeah, we need to have some retraces, and every this dip, what you see, it's buying dip. Yeah. So basically, if you have opportunity, buy these dips, buy these downgrades, because price will go up. And as I said, Ethereum is still oversold. I'll just show you with the Bitcoin. Yeah, this is the Bitcoin. So basically, Bitcoin price, if you can see, they go down, and when they break this line, they just make this big push up into the long-term resistance. Yeah. And basically, Bitcoin will also come back down, maybe to the 94, $95,000. And when they hold it here, they will continue push to the 120,000. So basically, this is what will happen. I think maybe in a week or max 10 days. Yeah, this could happen. And this is what I want to show you guys. Yeah, this is what Bitcoin go. And Bitcoin already recover all this drop down and come back to the all-time high, if you can see here. And this is Ethereum. So Ethereum is just on the beginning of this drop. Yeah. So Ethereum is just on the beginning, and he need to reclaim this. So Bitcoin is already here. Basically, Bitcoin is already here. He will now make some small retest, then continue his push up. And this is where the Ethereum is now, 2,500, little bit less. So as I said, guys, Ethereum is just begin his breakout. And if we've been lucky until we go live, I think we will be over $4,000. That means, yeah, if you buy at these dips, you could also go to additional 100% of the profit. or even more. If we come back, what is my price target for this breakout is $5,000. So basically, this is 130%. Just if you buy now with this dips here. So as I said, don't think you waste your opportunity for not buying at 1,500. When Jake speak for the days, yeah, and for the weeks and for the months, just please buy. Please buy, you will have the profit. As I said, guys, it's still not late. We will still, I'm 98% sure that it will go to the $4,000. As I said, nine, over 90% sure that we will go to $5,000 with this next put, because we have already rejection 3 to 4 times about $4,000, and next breakout is our breakout to go over the $5,000. So this is what I want to show you guys. If you want to go, as I said, with us with TGA event, you can already go with plus 100% if you buy Ethereum. So that means if you invest $10,000 into the Ethereum now, and when we go listing Ethereum go to $4,000, that means that you invest $20,000 into the TMX. And plus all this new liquidity, what will come to token, let's say from 3 to 4x, that means that from TGA you can go from 50, 60, $80,000. If you get me, guys, yeah. So basically your position is doubling all the way up, yeah. Basically, first double is from the price of Ethereum, and another double or triple is from the liquidity what we'll get from the exchanges and from the listings. So this is why I say, guys, you are still not late. You will still can get easy 3 to 5x minimum. Yeah. Basically, if you just buy today Ethereum and prepare yourself for the next push up. Yeah. So as I said, I will not speak too much about this. Yeah, I already know that I get you interested in this. Yeah, and we have with one guy we have Zoom just before Ethereum breaks out, and I just said we have one green line. When this green line been breaking, we will see 2,500, and the next day Ethereum it was at 2,500. Yeah, so it was really crazy. He said, "How you know this? How you know this stuff?" Yeah, and I said, just follow Jake, see our little smart magic line. When we break them, you will see the real results. Yeah. So as I said, guys, I see this many times. I know how the market works. Yeah. So basically, as I said, it just takes the time until something happens. But here we will see some rejection. Ethereum will come back to the 2,000, 2,000, maybe $100, and this is your next entry point. And from this point, I can show you next target is to about $3,000 or even above $4,000. So that means that you can double your money plus all this liquidity what you can bring from the market. So as I said, guys, this is once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't miss it. You can benefit really big from the TGA, from the staking of the tokens, and a lot of the stuff in behind. Yeah. So as I said, this is our first part. As I said, for next, we are working up still on the Visa cards. We have some offers for the prepaid cards. So basically, what that means, so you will get the card connected to, let's say, to your Apple Pay or Google Pay. It will be like real virtual Visa card, but it will be only prepaid once. So let's say you have $5,000 of USDTs, you send it to this prepaid card, and you will be able to spend this $5,000. Yeah, we are looking up to get fees for that maybe around 2%. And when you, let's say, spend this card, you can just ask for another card and just another top up 5,000, 2,000, 1,000, 10,000. It will depend on which amount will be, and it will be fully no KIC, and basically it will just connect to your wallet on your mobile phone, and you will be able to use it. Yeah. As I said, we are still working on to get a real passive card. Yeah, what you will be able to spend for the years. As I said, a little bit difficult, and the fees are really high for this. But yeah, I'm looking out for the best solution for our community and for our guys. Yeah, to spend it and still remain anonymous, still remain without KIC. So yeah, guys, as I said, we are looking up to work on this stuff. But yeah, it will be possible to integrate this stuff into the TMX and into our exchange. So basically, we are looking up to get the best possible offer for all of you guys. Yeah. Also, yeah, this weekend I got the question about the development of the page and audits and all of this stuff together. So basically, yeah, as I said, by the end of this month, we will have the DEX build up, and we will be ready to make first trades on the DEX. Yeah, it will be in the demo mode. So I think last week of this month we already have working decentral exchange. Basically, in meantime, there is been auditing of all uh, blockchains. As I said, for the decentralized exchange, we have more than 100 blockchain smart contracts. Yeah. So as I said, there's a lot of the job behind this, and yeah, as I said, it will maybe take a little bit time until we get all this stuff sorted out. But yeah, as I said, exchange we will come back in the last week of this month. It will be fully workable, and we will make the first trades on it. It will be in demo mode. So basically, we'll try how all stuff work, how you deposit, how you trade, how you do all this stuff together. So we will see the futures trading, swapping, and all of this stuff together. So yeah, we will have this working model back on. But yeah, in meantime, all these contracts will be checked and will be audited for the once more. And also, yeah, about the team who is building this decentralized exchange, they already built this kind of the project, this kind of the stuff. They are really big team. As I said, I cannot share any bigger details with you guys because we need to protect the project and all the stuff being behind. But yeah, I can assure you this really big project. There's a lot of the stuff in behind. So yeah, as I said, we will get this delivered. Also, we are in touch with GMX platform and they're open source, so we are in close touch with them. So as I said, guys, there's a lot of the stuff in behind, and we are built on open source of decentralized sharing, who is working already for 4 years and never have any crash down, any hacker insights on all of this stuff. So basically, our core is fully protected, already proven and already working. Yeah, and all of this additional stuff is just our add ups and our build ups. Yeah. And also, yeah, we can just go to the decks. Yeah, how it will looks like. It will be still some stuff who are not here showing. As you can see, it's $15 here. Yeah, I hope after first month we will get $15. Yeah, so this is close future. Yeah, but we need to get something. Yeah, good. So basically, you'll have your portfolio. You'll be able to deposit, to check everything, withdraw, transfer, move it. So there will be a lot of the coins. We will see how much of blockchains we will interact and connect to this. You will also have your open positions. You will have also additional sub accounts. Yeah. So basically, let's say if you have $10,000 for the trading, you can, let's say, put $5,000 on main account to trade some coin and put additional 5,000 to sub account, basically to trade another coin. Because on the decentralized exchange, we need to have for each trade need to be have his own smart contract. Yeah, and this smart contract is connected to your wallet. So basically, this is why you need to have this stuff in behind. Also, yeah, we'll have this dashboard. You will see how much of money is there, how much of liquidity, what is our volume, how much of long trades, how much of short trades, how much fees we generate. So all will be transparent and all will be available to our users to check, to see, and to see how much of the money we are generating from the platform. As I said, beginning, there will be not so much, yeah, but during the time, as more traders come, as more traders are done, you will see the bigger results. Yeah, you will also see how much of total fees we generate. You also see how much of the volume been on this exchange. Also, you will see how much was the floor price when we just start exchange, what was our floor money. So you can just see, I think this was from GMX, the floor was $364,000. Yeah. So they just start with $364,000, and their total volume by the end was 141 billion, and their fees was almost $230 million. Yeah, guys. So this is more than 100x. Yeah, from just start. Yeah. So this is a real project. Yeah. So you want to be included in this kind of project, guys. So yeah, don't miss out this opportunity. Also, you will see, yeah, how much of the token is priced, how much token is taken. So basically, you see how much of the token is circulating on the market and how much we got taken on. You also see our supply. You will also see the market cap. So this is fully dilated. So you will see how much of the stuff is in behind. Also, you will see our liquidity providing tokens. Basically, we'll see their price. So it will depend on the amount of liquidations and liquidity what we bring. So you will see how this token price will rise. Maybe it will sometimes slowly decrease, but this is all about the market. Yeah. So basically how market works, how much of liquidity we are bringing, you will see that. You will also see what is our supply. So how much of dollars we have staken. Also, you will see how much of this is in stable coin percentage. So as I said, you will have all this data. It's all transparent. It is all open source. So I can show you guys a lot of this stuff you cannot see on centralized exchanges. So you basically don't know how much of they have liquidity for the trading. You don't know how much of the fees they generate. You never see any kind of this stuff because they hold all this stuff for themselves and for the party. But on this central exchange, everything is visible. So you'll be always to be able to check all this stuff together and see how it's working. You will also see our TLP index, so basically how much of the money and volume from the liquidity is going in some token or in some trades. Basically, most of it will be in USDT or USDC, but as I said, also some parts will be in Ethereum or Bitcoin, basically because there will be some trades in Bitcoin, some Ethereum, some swapping, some setups. So you will be able to see how much of our liquidity is positioned in some kind of the token because this all stuff is automatically. So basically the exchange know how much money they need for the USDTs, for the Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and he's just moving to the traders and give them the part of liquidity for the trade. Also, yeah, as I said, trading is really simple. Basically, you go into the long, into the short trade, or go into the swap. Basically, you can swap the coin, let's say, from USDC to AAV. It's really simple, really easy. In most of the case, yeah, pretty easy. Basically, you will just use how much of money you want to put into the trade. You will choose the leverage, and that leverage will put you into the how much of the tokens, yeah, you will go in this position. So let's say you put now 10,000 with almost 50x. This is for Bitcoins now into the trades, yeah, basically. And this is how you can choose also into the other coins. You can check it all this stuff together. And this is our execution price, at what price you will buy, you will set up. So basically this is same as centralized exchange, really simple, really easy, and you can see also how much of the fees is paid for this and also how much will be network fee. So network fee is really simple. Yeah, in most of the cases, just 1 cent, max around 10 to 20 cents, but it's really cheap. But yeah, as always, it's been calculated, it's been checked and into the move. So yeah, as I said, it's pretty simple, pretty easy, like all central exchanges. You will be able to take it. Also here you can see your position orders, trades, claims. Also if you claim some rewards or some additional stuff, we will have our uh, trade to earn program. So basically, let's say if you make $100,000 in volume today, you will get one TMX token or this kind of the stuff. Yeah, as a reward to work with our exchange and to trade and to build this kind of the stuff. So as I said, guys, you with the trading, you will also be able to reward it and get yourself additional tokens and do. So basically all these tokens are when we close TGA token will be given for the guys who use the exchange. So this is very important. So we will not share just token to random people, to some airdrops or some stupid stuff. Yeah. Basically, if you use it, if you bring the money to exchange, if you are working with exchange, then you will receive some part of the token. Yeah. And this will be delivered in the years and years to come. Yeah. So as I said, guys, this is really big project. We have a lot of the stuff in behind. And as I said, token price can go really fast and really easy. Also here you will be able to see our launch. Basically we'll be able to see when we are now at these stages. So basically you'll see your private seed phase, you will be able to claim your tokens, your positions, also from the TGA when we close it, also when we open FLP surge. Sorry guys, when we open FLP surge, basically this will be open for all liquidity depositors from the day one and when we go live basically. So there will be some reward programs here also. You will be able to claim your rewards. So let's say if you go with FLP surge, then at that moment if you let's say put $10,000, you will get 100 TMX tokens. But these tokens you will be able to claim after 1 year because they we will keep you to hold this liquidity for the traders and we will reward you with some additional tokens. Yeah, basically this is how this stuff works. So as I said, guys, if you use the exchange, you will be able to earn additional part of the money, additional passive income with the staking, with the earning, and you will be able to claim your rewards and take your rewards in up. Also, as I said, you will be able to trade TMX tokens. You will be able also to go into the TLP from the move. Also, you will have the earn. model. So basically, you will be able to buy TMX token. We will connect your wallets. You will see how much of rewards you get. So basically, when you stake all this stuff together, you will see how much of rewards you get into the tokens, into the USDTs, and you will be able to claim these rewards to your wallet, sell it, buy it, reinvest it. So all of this stuff will be really simple and really easy to use. Also for TLP, for liquidity tokens, yeah, you will be able to buy them, to sell them, and to put them into the work. You will be able to see how much in percentages they are earning at that moment. Basically, the APR in the moment is around, it will be changed. Basically, that means this is the what you can get on the period of, let's say, 1 year. Basically, sometimes it will be 100%, sometimes with 200, 300, 500%. But yeah, as I said, it will be all calculatable depending on the amount of the trading or the position, and this will be built up. Also, yeah, it will be some tokens will be escrowed from the rewards, and you will be able to unstake them and connect them to build your position up. Yeah. Also, yeah, as you can see, there are also trading pools, trading setups, what you can buy, what you can reinvest. So as I said, this is fully decentralized exchange. And one stuff, yeah, what I got from today, I think James sent to me, Jake, why you said there is only 60 exchanges? Yeah, decentralized exchanges. There is, I don't know, 60 on Ethereum. Yeah, and basically, what is the main stuff? There is only 16 futures decentralized exchanges. What trade futures? So we will be 17 decentralized exchange who have futures for the trading. Yeah. So as I said, guys, when we go this, as you can see, this can go even bigger and even stronger. Yeah. Basically, we are into this pack of 60 decentralized exchanges, but 90% of them have only swapping and liquidity providing. With us, you have staking of the tokens, futures trading, liquidity providing for the futures trading. So basically, there are only 16 exchanges who have this opportunity to have this stuff again, and we will be 17 exchanges. Yeah. So basically, guys, you can just imagine how big this is opportunity. And there is, I don't know how 200, 300 centralized exchanges, and all of them are getting the money. And we will be number 17 from decentralized exchanges who have futures trading. Yeah, so if this is not enough, yeah, to pump some stuff together, I don't know. Yeah, basically, we are on the top of the cake with this project. Yeah. Also, yeah, we will be able to buy tokens, buy liquidity, check all this stuff together. As I said, there will be still more add-ups on the pages, but yeah, as I said, this first stuff with the trading, with earning, these are the most important stuff. Also, there'll be a whole referral program into the three levels, 5, 10, and 50% based on the volume, what you bring on the exchanges, and based on your tree, what you bring. So as I said, guys, share this with your people, share this with your friends, with your family. Every this volume what come on the exchanges will bring you, yeah. So we'll bring you on and we'll bring you also into the profit. Just follow the Jake and don't be scared, yeah. We have a lot of the stuff to do behind. So yeah, basically our referral program will be built on three levels, 5, 10, 50% based on the volume what you bring. So as I said, this is also additional part for you. Also, this is what small big leaders who can bring the traders and big influence into the crypto will also like, yeah, to bring more people on, because as I said, most of the traders don't even trade. So basically, these guys mostly get their money from these affiliate programs from the exchanges. Basically, they share with you some setup, how they trade it. You try it by yourself. Maybe sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but these guys always win because they recommend you some good exchange when you can trade. You use it, and this is what you bring on. So as I say, guys, really good stuff. Really good additional part for all of you to build some structure with you and to build all this for the long term. Also, we will have the leaderboard. Basically, leaderboard will be for the best accounts who are now into the trades with their wins, with their losses, with their how much of they gain. With the leaderboard, you will be able to connect to their wallet, make copy trades, we'll see how this guy is doing. So basically, we'll see what are the best wallets on the market now, because on decentralized exchange there is no name there, so there is no username, and basically you just need to connect to some people's wallet. But yeah, to know to follow up, you need to see his statistics. Yeah, so basically you will be able to see what is his average for the trading, what is his leverage, how much of the losers he have, how much of the traders he built, and also you will see how much he win already until now. Yeah. So basically upon this, you will be able to find your best trader and copy trade. Also, yeah, there will be some guys into the Telegram who will say, "This is my wallet. If you want to copy trade it, I will trade today. I don't know, 5 to 6 positions, and you will be able to copy trade me." And maybe some guys will like to copy trade my account. Yeah, I will try not to lose money, but yeah, guys, if we manage to bring this, I will share my trading account on the exchange, so you will also guys be able to copy trade me and turn some additional part. Yeah. So basically, as I said, we build a lot of the stuff in behind of this exchange, and this is where we are going next. Also, we will have some front page with all these explanations, with some promo stuff to attract more people on. There will be some add-ups for the bots and for automatic trades up. So as I said, guys, this is just core stuff what need to be on the exchanges, but there will be also some add-ups on the exchange, so you'll be able to see how simple is all this stuff is together and how this stuff all works. Also, yeah, for our ecosystem, yeah, you will be able to see the governance. So there will be proposals on TMX. There will be governance. Also, your TMX token is governance token. So what that means? That means that you are shareholder of this TMX platform. Basically, if you have 10,000 token, let's say you are then 0.5% of the holder of whole TMX exchange, basically. And with these 10,000 tokens, you can vote, you can propose, you can do whatever you want is this token because these tokens represent the shareholder of the TMX exchange. Basically, so this is very important. So basically, there is no central authority. I cannot say that I'm in main here or Brian or David or Tim. We also need to buy tokens to be the part of the TMX, and this is why decentralized finance are so strong and so good. Yeah, because everything is on smart contract, everything is automatic, and they don't even rely on some central authority. Yeah, who can do some stuff. Yeah, basically, if you program it, if you put it in the work, that's it. From that moment, it will do all the stuff together and build this product to see. Also, as you can see, you will see the proposals, you will see the status, what we are bringing on, also with some new add-ups on the TMX, let's say like new Visa card, like some new partnership with some exchange or with some big promoters, all this kind of stuff you will also see on this page. So basically you will be able to vote, to add up this, to propose this kind of the stuff. So as I said, it will be a lot of the stuff. And why we build this, because we want people to integrate with the exchange, to do their stuff. And if you are, let's say, valuable individual for this exchange, you will be able to propose some good stuff to exchange, and exchange will accept this stuff. Because if, let's say, 2,000 users see that Visa card is next level, that we need this, yeah, to bring more people on, everybody will vote yes, yeah, and they will put we voting and we will bring this stuff together. Yeah, so as I said, guys, this is next level. Yeah, because on the Binance you cannot say what these guys will do. Yeah, next. Basically, if you guys said, Jake, we want also USDC, we want also USD1 or some another stable coin, we will bring this on because people will vote. People will say we want this, we want this because I don't know, 100 traders trade on this. Yeah, and we want to bring also this for these guys. Yeah, and this is how this stuff works, and this is why we are building this stuff together. Also, yeah, as I said, there will be leaderboards, there will be position boards, there will be Blueberry Club. As I said, we will find some better name for this. Yeah. So basically, we will have our TMX club, we will have our communities. So we are looking up to get, let's say, some European, let's say, German team, US team, African team, South American team. So basically, these guys will all come together, and I don't know, maybe US team will have, I don't know, 20% of token and German team will have 25% of tokens. Yeah. So basically when these guys vote, you need to follow them up. Yeah. So as I said, guys, there will be a lot of the stuff in behind what we will build. So yeah, as I said, there will be maybe some small competition in behind, but yeah, as I said, this is why we build this structure so people can interact with the exchange and work together with the exchange to build all this stuff together. Also, yeah, you will see our terminal, you will see our analytics. So basically, you will see reports, how much of the fees we generate, what we build, what is our fees, what we generate, what is our trades, what we trade the most, and all of this stuff in behind from the exchanges. So also this will be generated. Also, you will see partnership and integrations. Let's say listing on some coin market cap, go with DeFi Llama, go with some additional central exchange who will list our tokens. So you will also see this here. So let's say we are now going to get listed on Binance, and then you will see the Binance is coming up here. So basically, it will be some big announce, big follow up. Basically, people will be notified. Basically, people will like it. People will vote for this stuff. So yeah, as I said, guys, this is what we are building. This is what we're doing behind, and this is why is this project is built from the beginning, just from the guys, just from the community. This is very important. We didn't even go with VC funds, because VC funds in most of the case when they go fight at 10x, they sell it. Yeah, basically they sell it, they dump some price. We all go privately, we all go with our people who are really strong in belief, who are really strong with the holding and to building this project from the beginning. So as I said, guys, a lot of the good stuff will happen, and this is why we go with this project. And I think some lot of the stuff will be built on. And as I said, also Telegram groups, as you know, in crypto you cannot live without the Telegram. So as I said, guys, there's a lot of the stuff in behind. Also on the right corner, you will connect your wallet. When you connect your wallet, that's you. Basically, this is the first stuff what you need to do on decentral exchange. Just connect your wallet. When you connect wallet, all data will be loaded up. So how much of the tokens you have, how much of liquidity, and all this stuff together. So basically, connecting of the wallet is the same like, I don't know, you put your password and the name when you log into the Binance account. So basically, this is the same. Without your wallet, without your, let's say, trust wallet, you cannot connect. So you will not have any password or any kind of the stuff. So you need to protect your wallet, and when you connect it, that's it. From that moment, your wallet is implemented into the decentralized exchange, and you will be able to do all this stuff together. So as I said, guys, hold your wallets, keep them safe, yeah, because what is written on blockchain cannot be undone. So yeah, please hold your tokens, keep them into the safe. And yeah, as I said, a lot of the stuff will be building behind, and there will be still more add-ups on the exchange. But yeah, as I said, these are the most important stuff what we build on. And as I said, when you start using this, when we get this first demo mode, when we all retest everything and check out how this stuff works, you will see how simple is this. We will make the trades every day. I will show you how to trade, how to swap, how to do all this stuff together. And when we go live, you will be guys fully live and fully prepared for this kind of stuff. Yeah. So basically, you will be already advanced user to use decentral exchange and to build all this stuff together. So me, Brian, David, we will all train you how to build this, how to work on this. But yeah, I can assure you it's really simple. Yeah. So basically, we do this just to be few clicks away from the good trade, from the staking, and from the liquidity provide. So yeah, as I said, guys, I think this will be enough from me tonight. Yeah. So basically, guys, Brian, David, Tim, if you have something to add, you can add it up.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
So maybe can you add something about the like market right now? Because like I checking right here on the side, and like we're falling right now with Bitcoin, I guess for the $1,001 already. So like
Yeah,
what?
as I said, this is it. This is just retrace. Yeah. Basically, I just speak on the beginning about this. So basically, when we see this big push up on the market, we see some retrace. So basically, as I said, for the Bitcoin, I'm looking up what my algorithm says. This is, let's say, first drop to the 99.5K. You can see this is success. Basically, I got these indicators that we will have some short order sell, and this is fully downside. Basically, the lowest possible price what Bitcoin can drop now is $92,000. Basically, this is what we see as a full retrace. Because if you can see here, we have this big gap of liquidity. So there is big possibility that Bitcoin will catch this liquidity, then continue his push up. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, this is just core of all trading on the in the crypto. I will try maybe find some example here. When we go live, this was the straight push up. So basically, when you go in this guy's way, so if you can see here, basically we see this big push up on the market, and then we just go down lower to this point. Yeah, if you can see, until we cover at least half of this liquidity. And from that moment, we continue this move, and after it, we see this big breakout. But yes, I want to say to you guys, in most of the case, all these push-ups will be covered by these gaps. Yeah, and as I said, now we see this big push-up from what was the lowest price, $74,000 to the $106,000. So this is really big push-up. So we need to see some retrace, come back, just collect this liquidity, and from that moment we will see bigger push-up. And also what I say for the Ethereum, I'll just remove this drawing. So I got this same signal, yeah, today for Ethereum, for the short trades, yeah, if you can see here, these red buttons. So for Ethereum, I think first we will touch this line of $2,380. And if we break this stuff, we will just come back to the 2,100, $2,200. So this is basically average downside. And from this side, we will continue push up to $3,000. So basically, this is normal on all market. So it's not possible to see every day push up to the $4,000. Yeah, you need to see some retrace when we find this kind of the big long resistance line. So as I said to you guys, if you have some USDTs aside, it is still good to buy Ethereum, yeah. But if you manage to wait, maybe this week, you will be able to maybe buy it even lower. So if we find the price around $2,300 to $2,100, buy in this way. Basically, this is your gap. This is your gap when you can buy, and I can assure you, if you buy this area, basically until we go listing, you can go at least double money, but until then, when we got all this liquidity, what will come from the exchanges, it will be 3 to 5x easy. So basically, if you invest $10,000 in USDT now into the Ethereum, by when we go listing, it will maybe worth around $30 to $40,000 or even more. This is why I want to show you guys. You are still not late. Don't just look on the price of Ethereum. Look on this whole project and all this token, because this token can multiply your gains from what you deposit in Ethereum. This is what you need to think on in your head and see how big this is opportunity. Basically, as the cheapest Ethereum you buy is really good, but this project can bring also few access to your gains. So as I said, you will not miss if you buy 2,500 or $2,000. Basically, this is gap maybe around 10 to 20%. But if you know that you can go from 300 to 500%, so 10 to 20% is not a lot, yeah. So this is why I want to show you guys, and just don't think that you miss out opportunity. You didn't. And as I said, you will still really make big gains. Just follow my lead and see what I'm doing, and yeah, you'll see the result. Yeah, Brian, you can add up something. Yeah, if you have. So Brian is experienced trader. Yeah, he's not anymore rookie. He's now experienced. Yeah.
Luckily, I'm in no trades after those couple wins. No, I thought that looked great. The site looks good. I mean, I'm really excited to be on that side of it though, because trading, it's waiting and it's also stressful. It's fun taking those gains out of the market though and just moving them over to the spot. So that way, you can't, you got like a savings account in the spot. I love it. So yeah, we created that little topic. Let me see here. Basically setups and wins and stuff. So if anybody wants to put anything in there when they trade, just go ahead and put it. Just figured more value goes into our Telegram, the better. I know we're gonna get rid of the Trade Tribe Telegram chat as well. So if you guys have anybody in there, make sure you move them over to our TMX one, which I believe everybody's in there. So no use in having two Telegram channels when we can just have the one TMX. So yeah, I'm excited. It's Monday. Never know what's going to happen. Obviously, you can see that by watching the charts today. So we'll see how the rest of the week plays out. Obviously buy the dips.
Yeah, buy the dips because this is big opportunity, guys. Yeah. So when you see these big red candles that the price is dropping down, this is all in which propose. Yeah. So basically, they won't just liquidate all these guys who buy at the top, who buy, let's say, Ethereum at 200, 2,500 and put 100x leverage. Yeah. So they want to kill these guys because these guys think that price will in one day go to $4,000. Yeah. So this will not happen. Yeah. Basically, they will clean all these long trades from the tops, and then when they reset the chart, then they will continue with the push. Yeah. So as I said, buy every dip and go with TMX, because we will go at least 3x with our positions. Yeah, and you will get really big gains, plus all these staking rewards, plus all this stuff with liquidity. So as I said, guys, you are sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, basically, this is really big project, really big stuff together, and don't wait too long and jump in into the TMX. So yeah, as I said, guys, thank you all for tonight. And on the Wednesday, I will have one more Zoom from my side. I don't know if you guys will have tomorrow one more Zoom, but yeah, we are continuing with the push, with to bringing more people into the TMX. Share with your community, share with your friends, because this is maybe the beginning of altcoin season. Yeah, and altcoin season means that really big gains. Basically, when Ethereum break 4,000, it will be really big push up on the market with huge amounts of liquidity. What is coming, and we will be ready with our own exchange to take all this money, know what is coming, build it into the token, build it into the exchange, bring up our liquidity to 10, 20, 50 million dollars, yeah, at least, so we can accommodate more traders. And as I said, guys, we are now just on the beginning, and you are building something huge. So thank you, guys, and yeah, have a good night, and don't be scared about these red dips. Yeah, just buy it, just buy it. Yeah, as Jake said, when you see everything is red, this is the moment when you buy. Yeah, and don't wait too long. Thank you, guys, and have a good night.